Good morning, Mmtlp Army. And I'd like to say good morning to the SEC and good morning to FINRA. And I just want to put out more stuff to make you love me even more. Cup of Joe in the morning. This video is primarily for the SEC and those in government. Hey SEC, guess what? This whole Mmtlp thing, you're a party to it. You egged it along. You allowed it. Believe it or not, you allowed it. You okayed the merger between Metamaterials and Torchlight Resources in the summer of 2021. Right? Yeah. That went all right. I was a shareholder then. Along comes October, first week of October of 2021. Mmtlp begins against the wishes of both CEOs. And guess what? They called you. And they said, what's going on? What are you doing? How can this be? And guess what the SEC did and FINRA? Nothing. Ha. Then you were warned. A month later. Okay? Month later. We know because we have the FOIA. The FOIA in November of 2021 was, ding, 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 might be fraud going on here. Oh my gosh. Now, we don't have any other FOIAs from November of 21 until we get to 14 months later, right? We get some more FOIAs from Howard, which we got April 1st, 23, I believe. Anyhow, next, are you ready? Well, of course, we all know Mmtlp was 41 days prior to the supposedly spin out on the failure to deliver list, right? Guess you knew that too. Now, in the summer prior to the spin out in 2022, the SEC, hey SEC, you after 4 revisions, you approved the spin out to export hydrocarbons. And guess what? In one of them revisions, it said there was a possibility of a short squeeze or a price that would be, up there. Possible. That did not reflect the price would be up. Gotta take a drink on that one. So, guess what? You started talking to FINRA before the U3 halt. We know that now because of FOIA. You talked to them before, during, and after. You made no attempt after the halt to fix the problem. I trade stocks. There's halts periodically all the time. Well, guess what? Then after the halt, things are done to rectify, 10 minutes or whatever. It's halted because of craziness, but whatever. But still, people try to fix it. Nobody ever tried to fix Mmtlp. December 5th rolls along, and we know because of FOIAs that you guys was talking back and forth, right? There's fraud on our radar. We need to do pull the blue sheets and find out what the heck's going on. But you knew what was going on. We don't even have emails. I'm sure there was emails from November of 21 between there and December 5th or even before December 5th, like the 2nd or the 3rd. There was one of the FOIAs we got. Y'all all be talking. Can we have a meeting about Mmtlp prior? Then FINRA decides, okay, we got to fix that corporate action. Oh, fix that corporate action. Yeah. Not only that, they realized they didn't do a good enough corporate action, going against the rules. 6490, does that make sense? You may want to look that up, SEC. Another one. Then the day before, people were supposed to meet and FINRA didn't show. My. Cup of Joe on that one. They ghosted the meeting. Last day of trading, December 8th. Imagine all those people shorting that from down to $2.90 by the end of trading, right? You think they didn't know something? Well, if you figured out, they would have to, on Friday and Monday, they'd have to cover those short positions. My, SEC. The shorts didn't have to cover because it was U3 halted. And you knew it. You knew it. Everybody knows you knew it. And here we are, almost 1,000 days later, and no one's lifted a daggum finger to do anything. And people all know about it. Have known about it. And then, here's the problem. The same players in the SEC are still there, with the exception of the chairman. And we knew the previous chairman, Gensler, sat there in front of Senator Crapo and his committee and basically acted dumb. Dumb. Talked to Anna in the hallway. Oh, yeah, we know about Mmtlp. You know. And I think these words were, just be patient. Well, 1,000 days later, patience is wearing thin. Anyhow, SEC, same players in there, except Chairman Atkins, who's probably got this laid on his desk and 5,000 other things, and trying to figure out who in the heck allowed all this craziness, right? It's called Gary Gensler and the previous administration, but some of those folks are still in the SEC, ladies and gentlemen. Wonder why we hadn't got nowhere. Wonder why. So SEC, this is for you. Fix the problem, get us a resolution, and that's what we ask is for transparency. Do the right thing. I know the people in there know that there could be orange jumpsuits involved in this, and they don't want to cooperate. They don't want to do nothing because that's the easiest thing to do. Just let's forget about it. It'll be okay. Them people will go away. No. We're not going away. That part didn't work after nearly 1,000 days. Have you figured that out yet? Anyway, this is the morning message, SEC, FINRA, and all the nefarious actors. Have a cup of Joe, and hey, understand that we know what's going on. Talk to y'all later.